Hi guys, thanks for joining me. Today we're gonna try to put the rib fans from King Industrial to this Porter cable 14 inches bandsaw. In theory they are the same machine pretty much, just rebranded. This is a classic 14 inches bandsaw used by almost the main manufacturers with different brand, different colors, but they're pretty much the same machine. This one is the cheap version that comes with those graphite sleeves instead of ball bearings, but other than that it's almost the same. So I found from King Industrial, this is what we get here in Canada, and it is way cheaper than the Craig or other manufacturers. And I mean, from the specs online it looks quite sturdy. We'll see if it fits, and if it does, how it will work. Okay, so this is the box. Packaging is quite well made. We got this, we got this is the main slider. This must be the fans. Yep. Nice. Looks good. Okay, here's the other piece, handle. Okay, so nice packaging. This is what I like so far. We have the scale, quite clear, very visible. Double units, metric and imperial. Nice straight piece of aluminum. And we have, of course, the handle, we have the instruction, and we have a nice guide for ripping. This is the major piece, as you can see here. How tall is the yeah, 3.5 inches or 90 millimeters. Not bad. This is the cam for log fans. Okay, let's see how to put together. Okay, so this is the instruction within the box, conveniently written in Chinese and English. That's good. Should be partially understandable. Okay, so after playing a while with it, I noticed that the holes, of course, don't match, because they have to be custom made in order to sell their products, of course. So, and with the camera here, as you can see, they don't match. There is a 1-inch tube like that one there on the box, but unfortunately, if I use that spacer, 1-inch aluminum square tube here, the result will be that the hole for the ripping guide will be off. If I keep the fence against the table instead, it's there, it's at the limit, but it's still manageable because this is a thin blade. The moment I'm gonna put a bigger blade, it will be in the right location. So, and that's okay. So this is good. This is a little bit off. There are essentially two options here. The first one is to minimize the holes and have this rail somewhere with some sort of misalignment, but then I'm gonna lose the zero reference. Sure. Just give me a second. Let me put this. If I put the blade against the blade, if I put the fence, sorry, against the blade, I'm not gonna have the marker at the 0 point, so I'm gonna lose this. But honestly, I rather prefer to peel the scale off and reglue it back again, or replace it with a new one in case it get damaged, than fussing around with the holes and spacers and other stuff, because I'm quite happy so far with this. It looks sturdy. Even the mechanism here, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. So I like this. I like this tractor. I want to keep it. And the beauty is that it comes pre-assembled, so you don't have to do all the bolting. So you don't have to follow the fantastic instruction included within the box. One of the first things to do is to put this pad at the bottom, because I don't want to scratch the surface too much, even though this is almost brand new. I think has been running for no more than half an hour in total. Perfect. Oh, I don't know if you guys have noticed if you have similar machine, but mine came with the top rusted, with chunk of rust this big scattered around. So I thought it was probably lack of oil, or this is probably just an old model sitting in a warehouse for months, and you may have some condensation problems somewhere, could happen, or in a container, something like that. So I had to polish the top, but other than that it should be fine. So stop talking about the machine, let's talk about the fence. We have the pad. It's plastic, but it's plenty. It's plenty for the purpose. I'm gonna also put I'm gonna install the knob, because I want to be able to lock the fence in place. Very simple mechanism. Okay. So if I set the marker at 0, something like this, okay, I'm not gonna have room to drill a new hole here on the right side, but this one will be almost centered. I'll show you. So this is what I'm talking about right now. Okay, the fence is set at 0, yeah, almost. 1 millimeter off, but it's okay. Yeah, this hole is off, and this one as well is off, right there. So I'm gonna figure out how to adjust the holes. Something that I just noticed is that the screws that coming with the fence match exactly the same thread, one here and one there. It's a good sign. There is another thread hole here but looks bigger, and another one here that does not have any thread, so it's correct, but I am 1 inch and 1/16 off. 1/16. Interesting. It's okay, we don't care much. And the hole will be, so basically what my plan is to drill a hole right here at the same height as this one, because the height is going to be correct because it is the same as I already have it there. So I just have to adjust on the X axis and not the Y as well. So it's going to be pretty much straightforward somewhere in here. Let's do that. I need a hammer. Beautiful. Voila. Now, let me adjust the cable. Sorry guys, but I'm charging the battery while recording this video. So one, and hopefully 1, 2. What's this? 3/8? No, it's not a 3/8. I wonder if it is metric. Could be the famous 10 millimeters. Look at that. I lost the clamp. So this is okay, works. This is one of the reasons why I chose the King Industrial rip fence. For this reason, it comes by default with this piece, which is an add-on if you buy, for example, the Craig one. I think it's another $40 Canadian. So it's too expensive for them. It doesn't make any sense. Or I'm probably too cheap, I don't know. Table and fence are perfectly squared. No gaps. I think I'm off a little bit with the table. I have to adjust that. So I will do it later once I finish with this video. And yeah, pretty much this is it. I'm good. What I have to do now is to probably replace or move the scale in case I want to, but honestly I never trust the scale because I always measure with the caliper the distance. So having the scale, yeah, it might be handy, but not really. So I'm good with that. Easy installation at a way lower cost than other brands. So thumbs up.